Hey everybody, it's your boy Iconic back at it again with another unboxing video. Today's I'm going to do a little something different. I did mention in my last video I was going to do a bunch of Spider-Man ones, but I just picked this up yesterday, and I haven't done a DC figure in a while, and I believe this character is a very underrated character, doesn't get talked about much, and I kind of grew up watching his show. So, moving along. I'm doing DC's Marvel multiverse. Sorry, I was gonna say Marvel, guys. Static. I know him as Static Shock from the Kids WB TV show. If you guys were from the early 2000s or remember that, you guys know what I'm talking about. He was based off a comic book character. This is his technically his original design. I believe he was from. He wasn't originally from a DC. He was like an independent comic book series. I believe it was Image Comics. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Let me know in the comments because there's so many. But anyways, he was from another universe. That company ended up bringing them into the DC universe. So that's why we have like certain characters like Static, Rocket, Icon, and so on. Moving along from that. So, there's not much to talk about. So we got the box for the DC McFarlane, ages 12 plus, golden label, McFarlane thing, 22 poses, McFarlane toys. We have that, pretty much just that, the label and his name Static, side profile, and then the side just pretty much like that. I believe it's called Static Trial by Fire. I believe it's from like that particular comic book series. I don't know if I do have a couple of issues from him, but I don't remember if this was like a short or that was like where this is based off. But again, this is like his comic book counterpart from Figure. But yeah, no, I wish they kind of put like a little like short story about it. Marvel doesn't really do that. I can't remember if they did, but anyways, moving along. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna see what Static looks like out of the box. All right, guys, this is Static out of the box. So I know I said earlier, McFarlane doesn't do. I wish they did a back story on that, but I just remembered. I'm gonna zoom in. They do. So they give you like these little cards. You have the picture of the character, and on the back, if you guys want, okay, let me see if I can angle this right so the light doesn't reflect. If you guys want to take a pause, if you guys can read that, it's a light description, like pretty much how Static gets his powers. So pretty much, to put it in a nutshell, Static gets involved with the wrong group. They end up doing a whole meetup thing, like a rivalry gang. There was like a chemical that gets exposed to them, which they call the Big Bang. And Static's actual name is called Virgil Hawkins. So he gets exposed to this gas, which gives him meta powers, which think of it as like kind of like how Inhumans kind of got their powers, like through like a smoke or any of that, but it's kind of like the same thing. He goes through mutations. A mutation, and he has pretty much static cling. He's able to control the electricity around him. I forget, there was like a technical term. I don't remember. If you guys remember the technical term, pretty much he has lightning based powers is what people would base it off, but I know it as kind of like static cling. But yeah, he's able to do so much more, but we'll get into that after. He does come with some accessories before we talk to the guy over here. He does come with a DC stand, which is just plain. DC has a one pin to put on his foot and then pretty much sit there. Kind of the same concept of how I did my previous DC Mortal Kombat character, Reptile. You guys remember that video? You guys know what I'm talking about. So before we get along, he did come with some other accessories. He came with, I guess you could call these like electric cylinders or waves. I'm gonna try to see how it's gonna look on him, since he doesn't really have extra hands. So he has like a closed hand and a closed fist. So I'm gonna see how these like look on it, but it's very basic, transparent plastic. I don't know if these glow in the dark. Give me a second. Nope, they do not. I wish they did. Honestly, I might get these to glow in the dark blue, which would be cool to get some cool pictures. Just gave myself an idea. Big brain. And then this is the mode of transportation he uses. So he takes a trash can lid, charges it up with electricity, and he rides it around. Pretty much that's kind of his go-to transportation. I don't know if in the comics he does get a new one, but I know in the show his friend developed something to actually kind of give him like a gliding ability. Prior to that, it's a trash can lid. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, so he just stands on it, has 2 pins. Very, very basic, but lovable. All right, now let me just bring you guys down a little bit. Let's see if sorry guys, I'm going to adjust just a little bit. I think this would be the best. All right, so I'm gonna bring him a little bit closer. Now, I'm gonna do a little bit different. So, pretty much we got static in the flesh. So he does have full articulation of his head, forward, back, all that fun stuff. Hat cannot come off, it's on, pretty much there. I know in the actual show that I know him from, he doesn't have a hat. He has like a jacket that has like a hood, but this is his original comic book design. So personally, I don't mind this design either. It's sleek. You do get a bit of like a black and blue kind of style here. Also with the hat, I do like the detail of the hat. And the back of it is a full snapback style. Obviously his face is covered, but the face actually looks pretty nice, as you guys could tell. Detail on the costume itself is pretty good. Okay, so he does have, I guess you would call these butterfly joints or like McFarlane joints, but you get like a full kind of articulation, unlike Marvel Legends where you just kind of go forward and back, but this one gives you like droopy shoulders kind of thing, which is nice. But he has full motion, right? One thing I'll give McFarlane, when it comes to the joints, once you get them in, they're like there. They do what they're supposed to do. And pretty much they're not like, majority of the times you don't have to like kind of like work it, unlike Marvel Legends. So this is one of the things that I do appreciate on the McFarlane style. Moving on, sorry guys. He does have a bit of an upper torso movement, so you can kind of get him into those like weird flying angles if you want him to bend in a certain angle. So he doesn't have an ab crunch, but he does have like a waist where you kind of can twist it a little bit. He does look like he is wearing like an underwear, kind of like how Superman does. I believe his suit's kind of like a one piece, but you know, things are never going to be perfect. So moving along, he does have full range of motion with his foot. This is a very soft plastic for the groined area. I don't mind it, but I wish they would have probably like cut it a little more, or I don't know, maybe just go with made this entire thing one piece. But hey, I'm not the toy developer. But yeah, he does have full range of motion of his leg, obviously full range motion of his knee, and then foot as well. And another plus side is he does have that foot bend, which it's really good, especially since he's going to have like the board, and if you want him to kind of like push off certain things. He also has, I forgot to mention these things. They kind of look like Black Widow's like taser things, but I'm not too sure if these actually do something in the comic. It's been a while, so if they do, please let me know in the comments, for the people that do know. But besides that, that's full articulation. Same thing on this side, same thing on this side. Pretty much the left and the right are the same. So yeah, he does have a closed fist on his left side and an open hand on his right. So this is where I guess I can show you. I believe if you pull the pin, which is another thing, these things are really easy to remove, so you kind of just have to place it like that and pop it like in and kind of have it like this. I guess I would do it. I'm not too sure, because like there's no way to actually like slip it. Well, you could. hold on, let me see if I can adjust this for you guys. Let's just drop it like that and drop it like this. I guess you can have like, you can also have it in where you slide his hand into it, where it's like this, but it kind of looks kind of goofy. I don't know. So I'll figure it out, guys. But not too much. I do like the fact that now I have a Static Shock figure, so I'm happy about that. Probably don't know if there's what's it called? His other version where he has like the jacket. I believe there was, but I haven't been able to see it. But let me know if you guys want me to do a review on that as well. Before I go, guys, if you're new here, welcome. If you guys don't mind, it's free. It helps the channel out. If you're not already subscribed, right at the bottom right corner, you'll see a little icon. Click it. It'll let you subscribe. Easy way to do it. Also, when you hit that icon button, ironically, don't forget to hit the bell and hit all so you get all my iconic videos, right, Static? Yeah. So you guys get notified when I post. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. This is your boy Iconic going out.